Hello and welcome back to another stamp sorting video. Today's pile is again world stamps, stamps from all around the globe. I will put a little disclaimer in here, I guess, that some of these are like, 1940s Germany stamps. So there might be a few in here that are kind of risky to show on camera, and if I find any of those, I'll try, block it out or make sure it doesn't pop up. Specifically, like Evil Mr. Mustache Guy. I don't know how else to say it. But yeah, other than that, I hope you guys enjoy. All these stamps came from my great-grandfather. They all came out of the same box. And as far as I know, all these stamps have been sitting under the stairs at my dad's house for like almost 20 years. This box specifically, like my whole life they just sat under the stairs and nobody ever like bothered to tell me. I don't know. You had this cool stuff sitting under your stairs the whole time. The Harry Potter of stamps. Like, what are you doing? Why aren't you into this? I don't know. We're just going to get right into the video because it makes me mad how long these things were sitting untouched. Stamps from all over the world. And yep, we're just going to start sorting them into countries. So, Italian, Poste Italian. It's a little tree. That's cool. I don't think I've seen that one yet. This one's very common. I see this one all the time. Magyar Posta, that's Hungary. Very common Hungary stamp. I'd probably guess that most of these aren't going to be worth much. 25 cents, something like that, 10 cents. Probably realistically like 1 or 2 cents a piece. But still, even if they're only worth 1 or 2 cents a piece, that's a whole bunch of stamps. Consider everything a penny. That's a few bucks on the table. That's a cool one. Try and look at that. Is she in a field? Doing something in a field? Argentina. A. He's going to go top left corner of the table. Denmark. These are super common. Anything that style, that's a really common one. That's a very common one as well for the Netherlands. And it'll be like halfway in the middle, I guess, middle of the table. Hungary. I'll put N and M next to each other, even though M, Magyar Post, even though that's Hungary, we're going to consider that an M. Because that pile's going to be huge. Here, I'll make it easier on us. Zoom in the pile so you can all look at it. That's a cool one. Pretty common though, I see that one all the time. Magyar Posta. Another Magyar Posta, same style as that last one. Let's look at this Peru one. That's a pretty common one. I've seen that one before. I'm sure I'll see it again, Like the old car on there though. P, we'll put P on the right. This is a Czechoslovakia one. I'll make that its own pile for sure. I'm sure there's a bunch of those in here. Belgium, these are super common. B goes up top. These are very common as well for Spain. Spagna. Very common design. Spain's going to need its own big pile. We'll put Spain next to Italy, though. All the big piles we'll put next to each other. Like Argentina's going to have a big pile, too. Portugal, this is a very common stamp. Chile. See those designs all the time. Here's a nice little pair for France. We don't have a pile for France, and that's going to be a big pile, so let's make that. Let's put that next to Italy. Italy and Spain. What do we got? Australia. A's. That goes up top. What is that? I think I've seen this guy before. Ceylon. I hope I'm saying that correctly. But okay, so that's C. It goes next to the B's. There's a German one. That's going to be its own giant pile, so we'll put that on the right. Portugal. It's kind of a cool one. P, that goes on the right. What else we got? What's this big guy over here? Rwanda. That's a place you don't hear from a lot. Okay, that's a pretty cool stamp. Let's put that R next to the P, I guess, next to Portugal. Belgium. We have a Belgian pile. Very common Canadian stamp. We'll put the next to the Denmark, I guess, between B and C. Here's another Chile. I think I have a pile for Chile. I do. Netherlands. Where's my Netherlands pile? There we go. This is a very common one. Like, very common. Probably 60 plus of these. Just from one box. Where's my French pile? There it is. What do we got? This looks like a German one. 1957, 1958. I would assume it says 1957 though, because it says it twice on there. That's cool. Geophysical. I can't even try to say that one. If anybody knows what that says, like if you speak German, comment on this video. What does that say? Geo something. Cool. I don't think I've ever seen that stamp before. That's a new one. I can't say if that, just because I have it, it's probably common. Like statistically, if it's in my house, it's probably common. But I've never seen it before, so I can't say if it's common or not. If I find another one, then for sure it is common. Plus 1957, that's not that long ago. I'm sure it's not worth that much anyways. But we'll put that in Germany and move along. Where's my Germany pile? It's going to be a big pile over here. What up, guys? Germany. That one's pretty common. Here, let me flip it around. That one's pretty common. It goes in its own big Italian pile. Another one. Bunch of dudes doing something. Can't really tell. What is he holding? Like a pencil? Hammer? I can't tell. But that's German. Goes in the Germany pot. Let's keep it moving here. Denmark. Say that's a pretty common design as well. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be finding anything to write home about in this pile, but you never know. Antarctic Territory, Australia. Okay. Australia. That's for sure Australia. That's a very common one as well. I have a few of those. Helvetia. I don't think I've ever seen that design for a Helvetia stamp. That one might not be that common, I'm not sure. Like, it looks familiar, the design of it, but I don't ever recall seeing a dude on a horse. Maybe I don't have a 21 yet. H. I'll put that kind of halfway. What about these guys? If I can pick it up. Turkey. Do I have a pile for Turkey yet? P. R. Nope. We'll put Turkey next to Peru and move Germany up. P. R. Yeah, I'm always worried I'm gonna run out of room on this big table. This is the biggest table I have in my house, and I'm sure it's not big enough for what I'm trying to do right now. Iran. I don't think I have a pile for Iran. We'll put that kind of close to Italy. All the I's next to each other. A very common one. It's rolled up, but it's a very common one for Poland. We'll make a Poland pile. Portugal, this guy's common. We already found one of these earlier in this video. Is that Czechoslovakia? Or it is. Okay, we have a pile for those. I think that's a German one. German. Yep, we've already found one of those. Or no, close to one of those. Czechoslovakia? It's kind of bent and it's like hard to show it with the camera, but yeah, that's Czech. What's next? Australia. See the trees in the background? Like the mountain scene? That's a pretty cool stamp. Anything with that much detail, like deep, tiny detail like that, I like that. That's a pretty cool stamp. 1968. Oh, and it's a Christmas stamp. Cute. Common one, we already found one of those. Let's say that's a pretty common design. We've already found one of those. Here's a Polish stamp. A whole bunch of, like, detail. Tiny little details. I love it. See, like, the parade up front? The horse and carriage? Oh, just tiny little details like that. Blows my mind. It's a cool looking stamp. Poland. Where's my